Hi, everybody. Welcome to Block Talk. Today we're going to discuss Block 5 of Sewcialites 3. It's called Little Love, and it was designed by Vanessa Goertzen of Lela Boutique. Hi, Maura.
Hey, Ann.
Let's show our blocks.
Dun, 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 dun.
Very pretty.
I really like this one. I liked how it turned out. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to have positive things to say once in a while.
This one was really, really pretty and really cute. And I had just watched your video on your baby quilt doing these. So I kind of knew the tips and tricks. And yeah, it was super, super cute. I think this was the first one. I'm really pleased with how I picked my fabrics.
It looks really nice.
Yeah.
How many seams did you rip?
I ripped one seam.
Oh.
On one of the sides, I was like, oh, I don't need to pin this. And then my feeder ate part of it. And it was like, oh, okay, we're going to pin. We're going to pin the longer pieces.
Yeah. Those long sides were challenging. Yeah, I ripped 2.
Okay.
So, not because I sewed it the wrong way, but because it just wasn't going to come out good enough, I guess.
Oh, well, you're the perfectionist. I have some stuff that didn't line up quite right, but I'm still very pleased with it.
Awesome.
But here's the bad news, Anne. It's
9 inches. What the heck? Oh my God.
And I did not measure. I used the rulers. I didn't measure from the green mat.
So now it's either seams or...
Yeah, and I took my time cutting. It was longer cutting than sewing it. Yeah, we're back to square one. Mystery's back.
Well, it's a different mystery. This time it's going to be harder to solve, I'm afraid.
At least I'm consistent. So, and I'm not trimming them until I'm all done just because of this cluster going on.
Well,
so,
yeah. So now it matches the first 3 that you did. So that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eventually you'll want to figure it out.
Yeah. Eventually. Yeah. So, but yeah, really pleased with the fabrics, really pleased with the pattern. Yeah, the instructions were really easy. I cheat. I don't draw those lines.
Oh, that's not cheating. That's skill. Yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty straight. And so, yeah, so I didn't have any problems there.
Awesome.
Yeah, just it came out to 9 inches instead of 9.5.
Dang it. Okay. Oh, you brought up cutting.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever cut yourself with a rotary blade?
Oh God, no, that'd be horrible. Did you do that?
So I haven't either. And what happened was I didn't have my rotary blade firmly against the side of my ruler. I just kind of pushed it across the top of my ruler and got my finger. And so really quick, I grab it like we do to keep it from bleeding. And I go upstairs to where the Band-Aids are. And then I carefully open it up and look at it. And I'm used to cutting myself where I see a cut, right?
Yeah.
When I opened my hand, there was like the tip of my finger was missing.
Oh my God. Oh,
Not a very big piece, but there was flesh and nail missing.
That's like a saw blade. That thing is so sharp.
Yeah. So you don't get like a knife cut slice in. You just have missing body parts.
Clean fabric.
So then I realized now I got to go back to the cutting table and find that body part that I left there.
Oh my God.
It wasn't very big, but yeah, it was quite the eye opener.
Okay. Yeah, those things, I'm always really wary of those because I know how, and then you're pushing down on it on top of that to, but it's you can tell that is a sharp, sharp blade. Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It went right through my finger. I have put a needle through my finger before.
I have done that.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
I had to go to emergency and have them because I was too afraid to back it out.
What? So you went to emergency with a needle in your finger?
Yeah, I went all the way through.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. So
I
you
was
had to take the
working.
needle out of your machine? Oh, dude, no.
I was making a bumper guards and a quilt thing for a friend. I was having a baby, and I
Mhm.
was had really thick fabric with the fluffing and stuff, and I was pushing it in and not focusing more on the fabric, and totally the needle went boom into the nail, boom through the finger.
Mine didn't go all the way through, but you only have to do that once to learn, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Stay away from sharp objects. Yeah.
So did you have any challenges with this block?
No, I didn't. And I think it was because I had already seen, like I say, I already saw your how to.
It was exactly the same thing.
Yeah, it was exact same concept and stuff. So yeah, had no problems at all. Yeah, no challenges. But this is one that I would do again. This was a fun one, and like I
Oh,
say, the colors on it were just cute. And then people have already been posting their pictures, and they're flipping this around, alternating that, or one person
oh,
just flipped this one by accident, and it looked like a medal. This
oh,
other one looked
oh,
like
I
there was.
almost did that with those long ones on the side.
Yeah, there was another one that looked like it was kind of like a cross through the heart. So people have been flipping around the blocks and really going, "Hey, I like this better," and that's fun to see.
Oh, on purpose, you mean?
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Well, my two seam rips were just, those stitch and flip corners where, well, okay. Now, I think the reason I had a hard time, I had drank so much coffee, I was shaking really bad. So, really, it was the coffee. Honestly, I mean, I was so janky.
Oh, too
So
funny.
I did have to pull out two and redo those. So, but nothing really hard because, like you were saying, I made 24 of those just a week and a half
Yeah.
ago. So,
So it went fairly fast, though I did go slower, so that I didn't have to seam rip. But like I say, I did one. It came out like I didn't pin it, and it was just kind of wonky. It was like more fabric on the top than the bottom, and it was like, oh, something shifted.
it's almost better if you start with your needle on the line you're going to stitch rather than go on to the fabric from off of it, because I feel like
Got
unless
it.
you have it pinned, it kind of shoves the fabric a little bit. So,
Yeah. It doesn't take much for it to shift, and then it's all wonkers.
right. So I
So
guess that
yeah.
would be a tip or trick. Another one I always try to do is stitch just like the width of the needle to the outside of the line on those stitch and flips or snowball
Okay.
corners.
That guarantees that it's not going to be short.
Right. Well, the thing is, when, like you and I like to press to the side, and when
Mhm.
you do that, it eats up that amount of fabric. So if you
Oh
just,
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
so that helps. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this one on the back side was just super easy to press, and they
Yeah.
put those little lines and stuff, and it went together really well.
Oh, did they indicate pressing? Oh, they
Yeah,
did.
they have those teeny tiny
You can
arrows.
tell I didn't read the
I
directions.
I have to say, when I first saw this, I was a little bit intimidated by it, so I put it off yesterday. But when I got to it, it was like, oh yeah, no, this is doable. And then, like I say, seeing your stuff, it was like, okay, I got this.
Yeah, they're kind of all the same. Two squares on top, one big one on the bottom, and glue
Well,
those
yeah,
together.
and I'm just excited that I actually I didn't sew over my point like I would normally.
Nice. Did you turn your block upside down so you could see the point, or how did you?
No,
Oh,
no.
impressive. You must have had a 1/4 inch between that bottom point and the edge of your fabric. That's awesome.
Yes.
Anything you would change about doing this block?
I say that I do it again, but I don't know that I'd like it as a quilt. I'd use it just randomly, but
It'd
it
be
was
a
a fun
cool
block.
mug rug.
Yeah.
It's more of a
Yeah.
sampler block.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Maura, how long did it take you?
36 minutes.
Dang it. It took me 39. Dang it.
Oh, we were close. We were really close.
You're so far ahead. They're going to have to add blocks to the end of this so long so I can catch up with you.
Well, there's some challenging ones that are going to come through where you have more experience than I do, and I'm going to be doing a lot of seam ripping, and I'm going to be going a lot slower. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for watching, and bye, Maura.
Bye, Ann.
We'll see you next time.